just say, okay, we're live right now, Jay. Just what we're gonna do right now, we're just gonna wait for a few people to join in, and we're gonna start this thing rolling. Okay. Okay. Let me just let my followers know. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so hey, how's everybody doing? It's Chris. We're just waiting for a few more people to join in. And once a few people join in, we'll get this thing rolling. Share. Let's give them a few minutes. Let's give it about, I would say, 10 minutes to get more people to join in. Live. Okay, let me okay, let this let's give it a few minutes. We're gonna start in about 10 minutes, okay? Can you hear me, Jay?
Yeah. I got you. 10 minutes.
Okay, we're live right now. You know, a lot of time on this platform, people that normally test negative is females. So some of the guys be complaining to me, like, how come we barely have any guys on this platform that like gets rid of it? I'm like, I'm no in control of that. Okay, we're live right now. Okay, we're just gonna wait a little bit more. Let's say, how you doing, Cliff? Cliff? I'm glad you're here because you can't miss this one. Okay. It's freaking hot in here. Okay, it's just going up. It's going up. Okay. Okay. I mean, how many minutes is that? All right, just a few more minutes. Few more minutes. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna just read a few chats as we wait for more people to join in. Okay, Carbon 6633. I'm a male, just got diagnosed. I was asymptomatic and diagnosed with an IgG test. Looking forward to hearing your words. Yes. Appreciate it. Who's this? Hello, Tatiana Martinez. Louis, my bro. The AC hitting the. Okay. All right, just turn that off. All right. Come on, guys. Let's get this thing rolling. I want to let you guys know I have YouTube's been on a rolling streak. These guys been taking down lots of my videos. Right now, I think they currently have taken down about 20 videos. And every time they take a video down, they basically suspend my channel for about 2 weeks, sometimes even an entire month. So I'm not trying to play with their strikes. But right now, what I am doing is I am transitioning my videos into Rumble. I haven't really started uploading any videos, but moving forward in the future, all of my videos will be on Rumble. It's a free speech platform. There's absolutely no freaking freedom of speech on YouTube. You can't talk about anything that works according to health. They're basically on. Give me 1 second, people. Okay. Let's get started. We're gonna get started. So, hello everyone. This is Chris the Healer. Okay. I'm the guy that basically focus on eradicating herpes. And on this channel, on this platform, we have a lot of herpes negative testimonials. And I'm not going to brag about it. I mean, we have the number one. We're the most. We're the most on Nature Heals Us. Okay, we have testimonials every freaking year. Okay, we have different range levels, different IgG numbers, 50s, 50s. I don't recall them, but if you go on my channels, you can see these people talk about their levels. Okay. Okay, so today's guest, I would like to introduce you to Jay. Okay, so today's guest, his name is Jay, and Jay's story is very, very interesting. Jay's gonna tell you most of the story, but Jay got rid of the herpes 2 times. The first time when he got reinfected, he got rid of it on his own. Okay, the second time he made a mistake messing with the wrong girl and got reinfected, and he did the same thing and went back on it. Okay, I'm not a negative yet, but my number. Okay, so without further ado, I want to give the platform to Jay. Okay, Jay, I want you to introduce yourself and tell them your story. The platform is all yours, brother.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Let me know if you guys can hear Jay. Oh, one more thing before we start. I need you guys to hit that like button. Hit that like button. I need you guys to hit share. All right, hit that like button, guys. Hit that shit, okay? Because this is how we play around with YouTube's algorithm because I'm basically shadow ban. But anyhow, Jay, the spotlight is yours. I think they could hear you. Can you guys hear Jay?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. They can definitely hear you, Jay. You could talk, but talk not too fast, but talk slow, okay? So they can hear you clear.
All right. So yeah, the first time it happened like I think January. When was it? January 2020. So I met this mess around with this girl. She gave it to me. I think it was like 3 days after we had sex. That's when I seen a discharge. So I made a doctor appointment. Doctor told me I was positive. She said it was 1.12. So I asked her, was any medicine, cure, or something? She tells me, oh no, there's nothing you could do about it. Once you're positive, you're always positive. So, I went to another doctor. They all saying the same thing. Look, nothing you can do about it. So, me, I couldn't take no for an answer. So I'm going online, I'm searching, researching, like it gotta be a way. Like, like they say, there's a will, there's a way. So I'm trying to find a way. I came across a few of your videos, people took certain stuff. So I tried it and I just kept trying. I tried your protocol, I kept trying it. And then like a few months later, I ended up getting tested again and my IgG dropped down to 0.99. So I'm like, okay, it must be working. So I kept doing the protocol, kept eating healthy, kept eating fruits and vegetables. And then when I got tested again, it went down to 0.86. So it's funny because when I went back to the doctor, I spoke to a different lady, and she told me, she was like, "Oh yeah, you're negative." So I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "What happened if you're positive? Are you always positive?" She like, "Yeah, once you go positive, there's nothing we could do about it, this and that." I said, "Well, look at my old test results, because my old test results shows that I was once positive." So when she looked at my old test results, you saw like the confusion in her face, like her face expression. It was like confused, like, "Wait a minute, really?" But then like that right there would just like that satisfied me, because I'm like, "Look, you don't even know what I did to go negative," but I'm like, "You know what? It's okay. Just as long as I'm negative, that's all that matters." And then she looked like, "Yeah, well, it shows you're negative, so so that how my first story went."
Mm. You know what's funny? You see how systematically programmed they are? Because she initially told you once you're a negative, once you're a positive, you're always a positive. And then when she looks at your initial paperwork compared with your the new one, now she's in a state of confusion. Like, whoa, this is not what I was taught in school. Why is his stuff a negative? I mean,
Yes, she
I
was
learned this.
quiet.
Sorry, yeah, you can finish.
No, 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 no. You're right. No, because she was quiet. Because when I told her, I'm like, "Nah," but my old papers, I was positive. I was effective with it one time. So when she looked, it's like she was kind of like quiet. Like, she didn't have anything to say. So I just went ahead. I just blew it off. I'm like, "You know what? Don't worry about it. I'm negative. That's all that matters. Whatever." And we just kind of like, I just walked it off. Whatever. But it's kind of like that right there was satisfying. That.
Hello,
But
Jay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay, and then a question. If you guys have questions, leave it in the comment section, and we're gonna answer it towards the end. Jay, another thing that I want to ask you was, when you got diagnosed with herpes, which strain did you have? Was it the genital or was it the oral?
Genital.
Genitals. Okay. Can you tell my audience some of the symptoms that you experienced that made you to realize this is it? Can you explain that?
Um, well, yeah, the first symptom I experienced was the discharge. That's how I knew, okay, yeah, I got something. And what's crazy is what made me want to make the appointment was, after I saw that discharge, it seemed like every time I got erected, it was like it would really sore down there. So that's when I made an appointment, and they tested me, and that's why I was positive. But after that, it's like all my symptom was, tingling, it was like the redness, tenderness. It was like it felt like it was itching. I was shedding. It was like I was showing lesions. So like I was showing every symptoms in the book pretty much.
Okay. I'm gonna. So guys, so Jay gave me permission to actually show you guys his paperwork, and what Jay did was he crossed out. Well, he didn't give me his full name. He crossed out one name, so you guys can know that this paperwork belongs to him. So he left out. It was Johnson. Okay. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna show you his when he first got diagnosed. And Jay, was this January 13th, 2021?
Yes, that was the one that says 1.12, right?
Yes, yes. So I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, I'm showing you documentation. Okay, so this is his paperwork. All right. Oh shit, I kind of wet it. Okay, because I'm drinking some fucking watermelon juice. So it's, if you can see right here, guys, I'm gonna make sure you guys can see it. Okay, it's a 1.12. All right. And this was last year. Okay. Now remember, Jay got the herpes twice. The first time he got rid of it, and then this Jay, you want to tell them the second time how you got
Yeah.
rid of it?
So
Okay. Wait, hold
I
on, hold on. Hold on. Let me just show them the results. Okay. So
uh,
look. Okay, so Johnson. Okay, I'm showing you guys receipts. Okay, Johnson. All right. All right, so it's HSV2, Quest Diagnostic. All right, 1.12. He told you that he had the symptoms. All right, so this was not no false positive. He had the symptoms. He had the physical outbreaks. He had the tingling. He had the itching. That's the actual herpes. Okay. We'll talk about false positive later. Okay, now then Jay, what happened after the 112? What did you proceed to do after that?
But after the I started doing the protocol, and then like I would say around May, that's when I got
Mhm.
retested, and my results went down to 0.99.
Okay, so you heard what he said. It went down to 0.99. Um, just to show you the names again, the name. All right, I'm showing you the proof. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says Johnson. Okay, Johnson. It says the word Johnson. All right, and it went down to a 0.99. Okay, well, you see that 0.99. Okay, you can proceed. You can proceed, Jay.
Okay, so I continued the protocol, and then that's when I got retested again in August, and that's when it went down to 0.86.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Okay, I got 0.99 because I got so many papers here. Give me 1 second. Let me look for the one with the 0.86. Oh shit, did I print that shit up? Hold on. Oh yes. Wait. Oh yeah. Okay, so look, it went down after 0.99, and then it went down to a 0.86 as he continued detoxing. Okay. But he's already a negative, actually. But okay, Jay, you can keep going. Oh wait, hold on, Jay. Let me make sure they see the name because these people like to do their strong investigation. Okay, so Johnson is right there. Okay, and as you can see the 0.86. It's right there. HSV2. Okay, Jonathan, you can proceed now.
Okay, so now, after I was negative, I would say I was negative for like a good month. And then I just kind of went back into my old lifestyle, just, messing with, the wrong females and everything. And ended up sleeping with the wrong female, and she ended up giving it to me again. And I know she reinfected me because, some people ask me, oh, were you sure you probably was always still positive, or you sure you never got rid of it? Like, you don't just ask me like just dumb question. I said, look, I know. I get on the results. I said, look, it says 0.86. I was good. After that, I didn't experience no symptom. It wasn't till after I had sex with that second girl, I would say within like that first 24 hours, I had another discharge. Now, remind you, like, I might be wrong, but you know, discharge is not really a symptom. That's more like a infection. That's kind of your body letting you know, okay, look, you got an infection. My first discharge, that's when I first got infected. After that, it was nothing but symptoms: tingling, the itching, the lesions. All that died down when I got infected.
And how did you if you don't mind telling them, the second female that you messed with, you used a condom, right?
Yes, the second girl I messed with, I did use a condom,
Okay, and
and I still got infected.
right. So like, remember what I told you guys? That condom stuff don't work. Okay, you really got to know the person. Condoms does not protect against herpes. If you think
Because
that, sorry, so you can finish it.
yeah, now because the thing is, when I use it, because some people ask me like, how you got infected, you still use a condom. So what happened is the condom, the condom only rolled down but so much. It was below with a condom in that bottom area is what got infected. So the doctor said it's skin to skin contact would do it.
Right. It is skin to skin contact. Okay. And so the second time that you got diagnosed, what did you proceed to do?
I just did the same thing I did the first time. Just we did the whole protocol. Took the pills, took the ate healthy fruits and vegetables. Took the vitamin C, lysine, the MSM. Um, what was the other stuff that I took? Um,
Wait, we're gonna get to the supplements later, real quick. So
okay.
when you got diagnosed again, what that was 2022?
No, it was the same year because January the January 2021 is my first time I got infected. I
Mm-hmm.
became negative August. that same year. Then I got reinfected. I would say around like October that
So you got
same year.
reinfected around October that same year.
Yeah.
Okay, and then okay, and then okay, and then after what was the IgG test for that?
It actually went right back up to where it initially started around like 113. I think 1.13, 1.14.
Okay, yeah, okay. I have it right here. I have it right here. So that was August 12th, 2021.
Yes, that's it right there.
Okay,
The bottom one.
let me see his name. Wait, hold on, give me 1 second.
No, that's it right there.
Yeah, I know, but I want to make sure that he's looking at the name. So it says Johnson. Okay, it says Johnson. So this paper was too long for me to have it on the same page, so I had to print
Okay.
out 2 pages.
Oh, okay, I
This
see.
one, this one. So that's right here, the 1.13.
Yeah, at the bottom, yes. That's when I first got retested and it came back positive.
Okay, so okay, give me 1 second, and then I think on in December it went up to 206.
Yes.
Okay, and then in February 3rd it went down to
1.02.
and then May 17 until
It
this
went,
day. He
yeah.
still it went, wait, hold on. May 17 it went down to a 0.97. Okay, which is still positive. But look at over here, July 2022, normal. That's basically a negative. That's a 0.90. Anything below, negative. August
Right.
21, negative. Until this day, he's a negative. Okay, guys? Let me make sure they see this. Give me 1 second, Jay. Want to make sure. So I showed you guys 2 pages. Okay, now I was able to actually put everything on one page. So everything is on one page. So his name, where's his name at? Okay, right here. So name Johnson is right there. You see it? And that's his history. Okay. So he's okay, negative July, August, and September. All right. So, okay, Jay, you could finish. I'm sorry about that. You could finish talking.
No, I forgot where I left off at.
About when you got reinfected, you went back on the same protocol, and how long did that take for you
Yeah.
to?
Actually, what's crazy is it actually took a little bit longer. The first time it took me about like 6 months. The second time it took me about like, I think like what, 8, 9 months. So it
Okay.
definitely took longer the second time.
Okay, so the second time it took about 8 or 9 months, guys. Okay, and well, were you experiencing the same symptoms that you experienced the first time?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so that's the tingling, the outbreaks, and okay, and okay, so another thing that I want to discuss, guys, I'm gonna John Jay is basically gonna discuss the supplements that he took. Okay, so Jay, can you tell them what supplements you took and tell them everything that you took and everything that you did? Okay, the platform is yours.
All right, so I'm trying to remember. Okay, so I definitely took lysine.
Mm,
Um, I took vitamin C. I
okay.
took MSM. I took
Mm-hmm.
the olive leaf extract.
Okay.
Um, I took the reishi. Am I saying it right? Reishi mushroom.
Reishi mushroom, right?
Reishi mushrooms. Yeah. And there's another word that start with an E. I can't pronounce that word.
Um,
Um.
that was you said. I think you told me you took echinacea.
Yes. Yes. That one. Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did take some black seed oil just to help because like another thing, black seed oil help with your white blood count, and your white blood count pretty much fight off the infection. So if your white blood count is, where it's supposed to be at, then the infection, if your white blood count's too low, then obviously I feel like it takes longer for your body to fight off the infection. So I try to take black seed oil to help boost my white blood count, so that way it can help fight off the infection.
I think you also said you took zinc as well.
Yeah, I took zinc too.
Mm. And for the lysine, how many capsules did you take for lysine?
I would say 4. a day, 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening. I know I did definitely drink a lot of orange juice, a lot of grapefruit juice. When it came to my diet, I definitely ate like a lot of fruits and vegetables. Like
Oh, hold on, real quick. So, guys, I want to tell you guys something. Now, I'm a strong advocate for fruits, 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 fruits. However, with Jay, he didn't do 100% fruits. Jay did lots of cooked vegetables, and he did also fruits. All right, Jay, you can tell them that.
Yeah, I did a lot of fruits and vegetables. I did cook my food. I know it's better to go raw. I did go raw for like I think one for a month, but I couldn't take it, so I ended up going back to cooking the food. But the more alkaline, the better because I did I had my cheat days here and there. But it was mostly just collard greens, broccoli, asparagus, um, when I eat for breakfast, I was so strict. Even for breakfast, I had a bowl of salad. I had a bowl of salad with cut up cucumbers. I used to eat like bananas and kiwis on the side. When I used to go to work, when I was going to work every day, I take like two bananas, an apple, pear, peach, plum. I used to take like one of everything. Just ate it at work. For dinner, I had like broccoli, asparagus, collard greens, anything that's green, pretty much.
And I think you also told me you ate some fish, right?
Yeah, I ate salmon. Salmon's not on. Yes, I ate salmon. Sometimes I had tuna. Like especially days when I cheated and I went out and bought some food. I try to like go to Subway. I buy like a tuna sandwich or something. So when I eat fish, I eat like salmon or something like that.
Mm. Okay, okay. Did you do any therapies after therapies, ozone
Yeah.
therapies?
I did the DIV ozone therapy. I did
Mm.
like what 25 session of ozone therapy. Um, I think um I did like once every day. So I was going to the doctor office like every single day. On Saturdays, I double up. I did like two sessions on Saturday. So yeah, I did like definitely 25 ozone therapy.
Oh, 25. Where were you? What state were you doing? What I don't know if I can ask, but where were you doing your ozone? Like
It was
uh
in New York.
oh, so you was doing it in New York. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What doctor?
Um, I don't. I think his name was the Dr. Robbins. I think. I
Oh,
believe.
that guy is horrible. That guy, Doctor Howard
Yeah,
Robinson. Okay, okay, that's in
I was
Manhattan.
told that too.
He has an attitude problem, right? He's
I,
hard
I
on
was
the
told.
phone.
I was told.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was definitely told that.
What did he tell you?
Well, it's crazy because I went there and I told him. I said, "Well, look, I'm already negative. I'm just here just to be here, just to kind of like you know get whatever left my body." But he's like, "Oh, so you're already negative?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, okay, so like, so why are you here? So I'm like, I just did want to, there's a lot of benefits getting ozone besides just curing the the herpes virus.
Oh, so
Help a lot
basically,
of things.
when you tested negative, you did extra ozone to make sure that everything is out. Like
Yes,
you wanted to make sure you hit it with a nuclear bomb. Like,
yes,
okay, good, good. That's smart,
like
very
that's
smart.
putting the ice on the cake right there.
The ice on the kick, yes. Mm. Did you do any like saunas or like juicing?
Um, no, I didn't really do any special things like that. Like say the only thing that I really drunk every day, like I did like some just regular detox, but as when it came to juice, I just drink like regular juice. But I try to stick to like the organic juice, like orange juice, grapefruit juice, like the organic lemonade, whatever. I stay away from like soda, coffee, stay away from like the juice with the high sugar, like Hawaiian punch, all that stuff. You want to stay away from that stuff. I always just stick to like organic juice, like organic apple juice or something like that.
Okay, great. Did you do any fasting?
No.
No fasting. Okay, that's good. If you guys have any questions for Jay, please leave it in the comment section. I want to give a little recap of Jay's story. So Jay got infected with HSV2 back in 2021, and I think it was January 2021. And it took Jay about 6 months to eliminate the herpes. But right after Jade eliminated their herpes, what was it like? What was this like 2 months? You got reinfected after you eliminated
Yeah,
Jade?
it was like a month and some change. Yeah, because I was negative in August, but then that's when October I got reinfected, and I
So
know
sorry, you can finish. Yeah.
yeah, so I know I got reinfected because that's when I contact you, and then I told you like what I was going through. I'm like, look, I'm experiencing this. I seen a discharge, whatever, and then based off what I was saying, you was telling me, well, it sounded like the girl reinfected you, whatever. So that's when I went ahead and got retested, and my results came back positive. And what's funny is all my symptoms came back, they came back strong as if they did on day one. It was so strong I couldn't even sleep. I would sleep, and then like the tingling would happen, it would get out my sleep, and then it's like the tenderness, and then all the redness, and it's like that's how I knew. Okay, yeah, she definitely reinfected me.
Did you confront her about like you had this?
Um, no, the first girl, I definitely confronted her. Like, after she infected me and everything, I text her. I'm like, look, cause when we was doing our thing that day, she was like, oh, I'm clean, this and that. And by the by the way, if anybody ever said they clean, do not take their word for it. Now, I did, I did have intention to use a condom, but she went ahead and tried to, like, yeah, I told you what happened with that, but like she gave me bad vibes. Like I don't know, I just like in my gut it was like don't do it. So I did use the condom, but it was a little too late. So I did text her afterwards, like a few days after I was no, actually I texted her right after I saw my discharge. Right after I had my discharge, I texted her. I said, "Look, you told me you didn't have anything. You got something." I told her I see yellow stuff come up my penis. What's going on? So she's like, "Oh, I don't know nothing." So I went and got tested, and then when I was positive, I did text her again. I said, "Look, you need to get you need to get tested because you had gave me herpes." And I told her, I said, "I just got tested."
Hey, Jay, you going out? You going out? Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's not. Fix your phone. I can't hear you.
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
The voice sounds different a little bit in the background.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, hello.
Okay, now it sounds great.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, proceed with the story. Okay, guys, I don't know what's going on. Hello, Jay. Oh shit, base crypto tested negative in 4 months. Like, fuck yeah, bro. Oh hell yeah, yo, crypto, take. Damn, should I get my number? Man, I need to know how to. Okay, let me ask you. Let me know. Oh hell yes, man. Um, gosh damn, I don't want to get bombarded. Crypto. Can you email me at customer.service? Let me write this down. Customer.service. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to resend him the link because I think something occurred with his phone. And invite. Ah, David, IGG reach 100. I don't know. I had a girl from China. Her IgG was 156, and she was living in China. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna have to resend this to him. Invite, copy the clipboard, reinitiate. Okay, let me. I'm gonna re-invite him, guys, because I think something occurred with his phone. Tested negative in 4 months. I would like to do a test. Yes. Crypto, what is your email? Crypto, me. Oh, okay. Now, you know what? Let me put my email first before I send this. Customer.service@naturehillsus.com. Customer. Service@naturehouses.com. Okay, base crypto, email me right now, okay? And I'm gonna send you my phone number, and we'll set this up, okay? And oh, Jay's back. Okay, Jay, is everything okay now? Hello? Guys, I did not. Jay, can you hear us, Jay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. We okay. Glad to have you back, man. As a matter of fact, we got another negative on the live. His name is Base Crypto. So I told him, yes, shoot me an email right now. And we're gonna get this live testimonial. And I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. All right. I'm gonna get back to you, but shoot me the email right now, and my assistant's gonna get back to you ASAP. Okay, Jay, continue with that phenomenal story. Continue.
So yeah, so I told a girl, the first girl, I said, look, you got me infected. You need to get yourself checked or whatever. So she played dumb. Like, well, I assumed she was playing dumb. I felt like she was playing dumb. Like she knew she had, but now since I confronted her, she act like she didn't know about herself and everything. So I'm like, you know what? I didn't yell at her, nothing. I just said, look, you need to get yourself checked because now you just gave me herpes, whatever. And that was the end of the conversation. Never saw her again, whatever. Now the second girl, I ain't say nothing to her. I'm like, you know what? You know, it is what it is. You know, I just gotta do everything I did first time again.
Okay. You know what I like about Jay? Even though he had it the first time, the fact that he got rid of it and that he got rid of it when he had it, he was not discouraged to get back on the protocol to eradicate the herpes. He wasn't. He already had the foundation of what to do and how to go about it. Okay. And listen, Jay's story is just different. He didn't do 100% fruit like I recommend. No, he did vegetables. He did a lot of vegetables. He did a lot of fruits. He did juicing. He did ozone. He took the supplements that he took was zinc. He took MSM. He took olive leaf extract. He took reishi mushroom. He took echinacea. I don't know if I'm missing anything. And he did ozone. He did ozone. He did ozone with Dr. Robin Howardson. That's in New York. I think he's cool, but every time I call him, he has an attitude with me on the phone. So I don't know if he's cool with me, but he's hella expensive, hella effing expensive. Okay, like that guy. I don't know. I believe you know, I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm just gonna tell you he's expensive. Okay. What else? Jay, I think you said you did 25 session of DIV.
Yeah.
DIV. Okay. And did you do any you didn't do no peroxide or any detox bath?
Nah, I was just about to say that, but I wanted you to finish though. But yeah, right now, I'm doing the detox bath now. So I just ordered the gallon and everything. And I'm currently doing a detox bath.
Okay. So another thing, guys, that another thing that I want to let you guys know, right? After you test negative, right? What you should do moving forward is you should always have a maintenance program, because here's the thing, right? Once you get rid of it, you can go back to eating regular food. But what I tell people, continue to detox once in a while. Continue to like clean out your blood, and then clean out your entire system. Make sure that your system is up to date, because you never know when the next parasite is around the corner. Like, you never know if you go out and a girl runs up to you and just kissed you, and boom, you got reinfected. However, if you were taking your supplements or taking your herbs and just keeping your system up to date, even if somebody reinfects you again, the parasite won't be able to thrive in your system, for the simple fact that you had this program set up for the beginning for things like that to occur. Because listen to me carefully, right? So you never know when you might catch herpes again. You can catch herpes by eating off from someone. You can catch herpes by smoking the weed after someone. You could catch herpes by drinking after someone. You in a club, okay, you drinking Henny or whatever, and you drink after someone, and boom, you're already infected. You go to the doctor like, how the hell did I get this? And you're like, man, I was drunk for my best friend. I think this guy has herpes. Wow, how stupid am I? There's a lot of ways to contract herpes. It's a skin to skin disease. So, but what you should do is you should always have a system that, okay, you know what, every week on Fridays or Friday to Sunday, I'm always gonna do some juicing. Monday through Thursday, I'm gonna eat bad. I'll probably eat some bad vegan food, some processed vegan food. But on the weekends, I'm gonna detox that crap. But don't just what a lot of people do is like they want to detox. They want to detox when they finally catch the disease. That's when they want to actually pay attention to their body. You see, the thing about us is that, look, we wash our face, we wash our hair, we wash our body, we clean our shoes, we clean our car. But how come we don't do the same thing for the inside? How come we don't do that every week or every freaking day? Okay, but you take a shower every single day to take the dirt off. Why you can't take the dirt off inside your blood? We don't pay attention to our inside, but we're more focused on the outside, which is the inside that matters the most. Okay, I talk too much. All right, Jay, you could continue. You continue with your story. Is there anything else you want to say to them, Jay?
Yeah, definitely. So I just want to say that, there are times that I almost felt like giving up and I wanted to stop because I felt like it wasn't working or I wasn't going to be negative. So, like, if you ever feel discouraged, don't stop. Do what you got to do. Just keep on doing because I have plenty times where it was like I wanted to stop and I'm like, you know what, it is what it is. I'm gonna just accept it, whatever. But I just kept going. I kept going until I got that first negative results. Then you can only imagine how I felt the second time when I got reinfected. I mean, I was confident. I was cocky. I'm like, if I did it once, I'd do it again. But then the second time, it took longer. So I felt even more discouraged because I felt like maybe my body wasn't strong enough to fight it off the second time, or so the second time I actually wanted to give up. Like, you know what, it is what it is. But like I said, I just kept doing it. I just kept doing it, and I just literally, I just got negative again. And I was surprised.
Real quick, I wanna put some heat on love oneself. Listen, man, it's people like you that are so systematically programmed. Oh, this stuff doesn't work. Of course, it doesn't work because you're in a freaking matrix. Okay, you're not red pill or woke. It's people like you that's not gonna go far with their what this stuff doesn't work. So you're gonna choose to accept to live with herpes. Let me tell you something, right? Choosing that type of road is asking for inflammation, encephalitis, and other neurological problems. Listen, guys, when you see that type of negative energy about, oh, this stuff doesn't work, you got to understand that these people are relatively in the matrix. They're still in the matrix. Okay, of course you're not gonna hear on the internet from doctors herpes is curable. Why would they want to cure something if they're making billions and billions of dollars annually? Why would they want that type of information out there. They don't want that type of information out there. That's why a lot of these authors and other doctors are getting paid to keep quiet, because think about it. How can the system make money if everybody's getting cured? How can the elites, keep their title? They can't. They need stupid people like you that believe it doesn't work, so that way they can keep getting paid. Because you got to understand that a lost, a cured patient, someone that's cured, is a lost customer. How much is those fucking Valtrex, right? How much is the Valtrex or the cycle for? The medication is like what, $150, $200, and you take it every single day. That's one bottle every month. That's 200. You times that by 12. That's 2,400. Like, come on. And then you time that by the amount of people that have herpes. These guys are making billions. Why would they want to cure you guys? Why would they want you guys to know that there's a cure? They want you guys to stay stupid and to stay programmed. Because once you start thinking outside the box, they start losing their money. Why would they want to cure you? Think about that. Why would they want to cure you? A person that's cured is a lost customer. If a lot of people started getting cured from herpes, HIV, and all these other diseases, okay, the amount of money that these doctors will be getting paid won't be the same. Their money will start going down. Guess whose money's gonna start going? The billionaires. They don't want to go from being a billionaire to a millionaire to being six figure. I would like to see paper results, girl. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on. If you would like to see paper results, I need you to watch this video from the beginning. I did show his results, and you know what I did too? Love oneself. I also have his name, so that way you can know that this is the actual individual. Go watch my other testimonial when I matched the birthdays with the birthdays. Okay, people like you, I'm ready for. I got papers, man. I got papers. Okay. I ain't know those stupid idiots out here talking about he got cured and I'm not showing no freaking paperwork. I got paperwork for days, and I got paperwork on naturehills.com. Listen, wake up. Because if you don't wake up, you're going to die in the matrix. The matrix is real. It's real out there. And you know what? Look, listen. I'm telling you.
But can I say something real quick?
Let's say something, man.
Yeah, so like just for the record, I never bought pharmacy drugs. Everything I took was just herbs, medicine, and the food and the diet. Not one time I ever went to the pharmacy and bought pharmaceutical drugs. So I never bought from them. Everything was just herbs.
Yeah, the thing is like you got to understand that the system is run by the devil. The devil doesn't want you to get you cured. He wants you to suffer, because suffering is his energy. That's how he feeds off energy. But you guys got to understand, man, these doctors is not out there to cure you. Why you think when Jay went to his nurse, she told him, oh, you can't get rid of it. Once you have it for life. But then Jay shows him the other paperwork and she didn't know what to say. How you don't know what to say? Look, I've worked with people that have tested negative, where they went back to their doctor, showed them told the doctor, hey, when I have herpes, can I get rid of it? And the doctors be like, no, once you have this parasite, you have this for life. So explain me this. And then the doctor's looking at the paperwork. They don't know what to say, because they don't know. Because you got to understand that these guys are systematically programmed. Man, if I had HSV, if I had herpes, I'm not gonna let this shit survive in my system and fuck me up every single day. I feel like, how they say living with HIV makes you age faster. I believe having herpes also makes you age faster, but not as fast as having HIV. But I believe that every day that is causing inflammation in your system, that's just making you age fast a little bit. Not at the rate that it's not at the rate when you have HIV, you're actually aging really fast. But I would not want to be with this and some doctor told me, oh, you can't get rid of it. Listen, let me tell you guys why this system is retarded. Come on. Let me tell you something, right? Some girl put me on fucking child support, okay, in 2014, because I was taking care of the kid and I was buying the kid's diaper. Okay, this system is retarded. You can't believe everything it said. I was on child support. I started doing my research, man. I bought the Black Law Dictionary. I started looking into the secure party creditor. I just started doing all my research because when the girl put me on trial, I took a DNA test and they ignored it. And the DNA test showed that the kid wasn't mine, but they still wanted me to pay child support. Okay. But it took me 6 years to actually get out because I met this guy on YouTube. His name was Yaz Magnify, and he did all my affidavit paperwork. He did all my paperwork for me. And once I hit them with the right remedy, they took me out of child support that same year. That same year, I think I got out last year because I took this shit seriously. All right, and I also learned about secure party credit when I did my secure party packages, man. What I did was I stopped child support from taking money out of my bank account. These guys could not touch me for 6 months. But then the guy that was helping me with this education, we got into a little argument. So he put my ass back into the system, and then when he put my ass back into the system, I got hit. But let me tell you something. I got out of child support. They say that once you're in child support, you can't get out. Nah, that's not me. That shit don't work with me. I did my research. I studied. I met this guy. His name is Yaz Magnify, and he did mostly everything for me. And I got out that same year. But they telling me that I can't get out, but I got out. Okay. Did they refund me? I don't want no fucking contracts with these, because everything in this fucking system is a contract. When they say, do you understand? I don't understand. Because when you saying that I understand, you putting yourself in a fucking contract. Everything's a fucking contract, man. But I ain't gonna lie, man. The guy that helped me, man, when I went to court, right? I had my headphone. Okay, so it was during the pandemic, right? When I went to go see the fake judges, I had my headphone on, and he's a Hebrew Israelite. He was telling me what to say, and when he was telling me what to say, I was saying that. And I think what happened was during my hearing, the fake judge got so angry he hanged up on me. And then we took my David. We took my case to the higher court. The woman looked at it and she was like, you know what, Christian, we're gonna dismiss this shit. We're gonna close. They even sealed it. So my thing has an official seal on it. Boom, they closed it. My passport got reinstated. Got my passport back. Got my driver's license back. But why it took 6 years? Because I was lazy. I wasn't doing no research. I just said, yo, fuck this shit. I'm gonna put the work. You gotta put the work in, okay? Yeah, it's Magnify, okay. And the kid was not mine. You got to be careful with these girls because they can put you on child support even if the kid is not yours. If you're paying for fucking diapers, any stuff like that, she could put you on child support. I mean, when they sent me that child support letter, I threw the shit in the garbage. I'm like, I ain't got no kid. Like, come on, I don't finish like that. And I didn't know I was supposed to respond to it. And let me not get back off top, but I just want to let you know, man. Like, you can't believe what the freaking system tells you. Oh, you can't cure HIV. You can't cure herpes. Oh, you can't cure herpes. But what happened? I got rid of people's herpes, right? You can't cure. You can't get out of child support. What happened to me? I got out of child support. It only took me 1 year. I'm saying 1 year because that's the year that I decided to take it seriously. It was the same year that I got out. Okay. But anyhow, you can finish talking because we're gonna have to end this live soon, okay?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, so yeah, that was pretty much it though. So yeah, like on the first time, it took me like 6 months, and then like the second time it took me like 8 months to do it. And it's funny because like I ain't gonna lie, people did kind of like laughed at me or whatever, like because I was talking to other people who was also trying to get rid of it too. So I told them, yeah, I got reinfected. This other girl, she reinfected me, and then like, LOL, how can you? It only been a month and you already out here just going crazy, this and that. So like they did laugh at me. So I'm like, you know what? For me to clap back at them, I'm like, it's funny because it's going to be so funny if I go negative twice and you still trying to go negative once. And that's exactly what I did. 8 months later, I contacted the same people who laughed at me. I said, yeah, you still working on your thing, right? They're like, yeah. I say, check this out. I send them my results, the same results I sent to you. They're like, oh, what did you do? What happened? I'm like, I did the same thing I did the first time. So now, I'm negative twice, whilst a lot of people still trying to go negative for the first time. So I'm like, I am grateful that I'm able to do it again. So it's like, I just want to say that, just just keep trying, just don't give up.
Yeah.
Because a few times I feel like giving up.
Oh, I mean, we like one side, cause and also love one. I'm gonna talk about if this is blah blah blah. Yeah. It does not stay in your body unless you fucking detox, man. I hate these retards. Listen, give me 1 second. Hold on. How do I do it? Okay. All right. Hey, Jay. I really want to thank you for that. You guys have any questions for Jay? Let me come on. You guys have any questions, man? You guys have yes, yes. Yah is magnified. He's real, man. He's a Hebrew Israelite. Without him, I would have not gotten out that child support. I got out of child support, and I'm gonna talk about that later. But you guys have any question about Jay? For Jay? Hold on, Jay. Give me a few seconds. Let them see if they have. How is his relationship? Jay, I think David Davis asked you, how is your relationship with woman now?
Well, right now I'm not doing anything as far as in a relationship. Right now, I'm just trying to focus on me and just trying to continue, do my protocol and everything. I'm doing my detox and everything. So I'm just staying single for now. But the woman that I was messing with was up to no good woman. So we're going to just leave it at that.
So moving forward, what are you gonna do to make sure that you're gonna make sure to have the girls, not just girls, but also the guys, make sure you have them go get tested before you do anything with them, okay?
Okay,
I mean,
well, here's the thing. I'm sorry, cut you off, but here's the thing. Like the second girl that I slept with, it was more like a one night stand. You could say it like that. A girl I met at the club, and like boom, we kicked it off, took to the place, and you know what happened after that. So it was more like a one night stand. It wasn't like we was trying to settle in or whatever. So that's kind of how it happened with the second girl.
oh, so it was a one night stand.
Yeah, like a random one night stand, pretty much a girl I met at the club.
Mm. Okay. Okay. Does he know what people that he knows that have herpes? What are they going that? So there's a question. One person said, does he knows what the people that he knows that have herpes? What aren't they doing that he did that he? I don't know. I guess she's probably trying to say, what are the people that you know? What are they doing that what are they doing that they're supposed to be doing? That's not the reason why they're not getting rid of it.
Well, the people that I know that they're actually doing the same thing that I'm doing. Not everybody's going to be cured in the same amount of time. Some people may take longer. Like for example, look at me. My tests already start off low. I was positive 1.12, and yet it took
Because
me 6 months.
you caught it early. You didn't procrastinate.
Yeah, I did. I definitely caught it. Yeah, early. Yeah, I
Okay,
caught it
you
on
took the
January.
right away.
Yeah, because I started my protocol in February. So when I was positive in January, that's when I was doing my research, and I think definitely by the 1st of February, I started my protocol.
Okay, and okay, that's so he did something smart. He didn't procrastinate. Once he got it, he went in. Okay, he went in right away. Okay. Okay, and okay, let me see what else questions these guys have. Give me 1 second. Uh, okay, did he take? Oh, they want to know, did you take HCO2 35%? Like, did you drink the hydrogen peroxide?
I just started doing that now, so I'm going to see how that goes. 'Cause like right now, when when I'm focusing is trying to build up my immune system, so that I'm definitely taking a lot of vitamin C and other stuff to keep my immune system boosted up, so that way, because the first mistake I did the first time was like I seen your videos, and I know in your videos you were saying that once you go negative, continue for another 6 months, whatever. I didn't do that the first time. Right after I hit negative, I went back into my old lifestyle and just was doing my thing. So now this time I'm actually trying to do it the right way, and which is why I'm still negative today, and it's already been 2 months. And I would say this week I'm going to actually get tested again. I'm sure I'm still negative, but just to have it on record, I want to get tested again, and I'll send you the results if you want the updated results, just so you could tell people that it's been 3 months and I'm still negative.
Yes, yes. So here's one thing we do on this channel. We do follow-ups. Okay, we do tons of follow-ups. Okay, because a lot of people are skeptical. So how do we know if he got reinfected? I do follow-ups. If you look at my channels, I do follow-ups. Okay, so we're definitely gonna do a follow-up with Jay. Okay, guys. I think we should do a follow-up in the next 6 months. Okay, Jay.
Yes.
Okay, and let me see. Let me see. Oh, so Lewis wants to know what concentration DIV ozone were you doing?
It was it was the it was one that you had to like, I I don't know the whole mechanism behind it. Um you know the one where stick the needle and they put the gas into your directly into your vein.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
the
yeah,
one
yeah.
I'm talking
I guess he probably didn't. He didn't discuss with you like the concentration, like the
Oh, like the CC. I
yeah, yeah.
did. Hold on. I actually, cause they start you off low, so they start you off like with like I think like 20, 30 cc, and then they max you up to like maybe two full syringe, which is 95 cc. So each day I was bumping it up. So the first day I did 20, second day I did 30, so on until I maxed out to like 95. So I was doing like 95 cc like the last couple days last week that I did the ozone.
Wait, hold on. So you did oh wow, okay. And
95 cc.
you went? Did you go to his house or did you went to his clinic?
No, it's clinic.
Because on the weekends he gives cheaper discounts at his house. I think
Uh,
people be lined up around the block just to get some free ozone. Not free ozone,
well,
but cheaper
where
ozone.
he does this special where you buy 10 up front, you get two free. So I think it was like $1,200 for 10 treatment, and then you get two free, so you get 12. So I bought two package, which means that was like what 24 right there. Um, but yeah, I did. I went to his clinic every day, Monday through Fridays, and I even went Saturdays, and I did double on Saturday. So Saturday I come in around like 10 o'clock, get my first treatment, come back like around like 12 or 1 and get my second treatment.
Wait. And you did 25 sessions, right?
Yes.
Wow, that's a lot. How did you feel after doing ozone?
Like I definitely felt better. Um, I know. I think I even made it to like 100 cc at one time. But yeah, like it's definitely you're gonna feel it in your body. Even when it goes through your veins, you could feel like the little bubble, and you could feel like the ozone going through your veins and everything. So, at the end, I just felt like it definitely helped.
Okay, well, what about was your chest tight? I think some people complain
Yeah,
about.
definitely. It was tight. You're tight. You feel like a little coughing. You definitely want to avoid taking deep breath because then it's going to make you cough. So, like, definitely it was like tight in his chest and everything, but it kind of like wear off over time. I mean, like within like 15 minutes. So, yeah, it would like, wear down.
Nah, did you like Robin? Was he nice to you?
Yeah. It was just how just some people you just could tolerate them. So it's kind of like, when I first met him, it was kind of like, yeah, he kind of came on like a arrogant type of guy, whatever. But then it's like as you
Yeah,
keep talking to him, you just kind of like you get used to his arrogance and it don't bother you. So then it's kind of like you don't see that arrogant in him like you used to, pretty much.
okay. Let me see if these guys have any more questions for you. Hold on. Um. Okay. How many treatment does it take if you're eating nothing but fruit? Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, and while you doing that, just to answer one other question, I see another question where a lady asked me, did I get it from one night stand? I did. It was a one night stand with this chick that I messed with at the club, and that's how it happened. One night stand. Within that 24 hours after I slept with her, that's when I had my discharge, and I knew that was a sign. It was like deja vu. It was like discharge. That was like a sign of infection. So that's when I contact Chris, and he was telling me, hey, look, it sounds like you got reinfected. and then when I got tested, it came at positive.
Oh, I remember. I remember. Yeah, no, my fault. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've talked to a lot of people every single day, but I do remember that conversation. Yeah, because I was just contemplating. Yes, yes, yes. Um, like I said, guys, listen. The condoms don't work. Condoms don't work. They don't work. Throw them out. What you need to do is you need to go get the girl checked, and you need to go get the guy checked if you want to be sure. And don't. And another thing you need to do is you need to have a maintenance. Um, like if you don't have herpes, I recommend detoxing every week, so that way if some accident do occur, your body will be able to eradicate it before it tries to hijack your system. A lot of us we tend to basically um, pay attention to our body once the disease comes in, but the disease won't come in if you're always keeping your system up to date, always cleaning out your liver, your lymphatic system, your kidneys. All right, always clean out your blood. If you're constantly doing that every week, you don't have to worry about catching some diseases. I told people, right? Think of it like this, right? And I was thinking about it, right? Isn't it funny how when you catch herpes or HIV, right? By the time you caught it, you realize that, damn, I gotta clean my system. Okay, a lot of these people that catches these diseases, it's their first time starting out detoxing, right? So if the goal is to get oxygen into the body to get these diseases out, what if you already had oxygen in the beginning? If you were always constantly detoxing and constantly oxygenating your system, if you were constantly doing that, guess what? If you were to have sex with that individual, then the disease won't have anything to feed on or to survive. You're basically like a walking condom. Now, I'm not saying to go do that, but that's what I believe. Because think about it: if the disease is in and you got to get oxygen into your system to get it out, what if you already had oxygen in your system? It would have came in. If you already had oxygen in your system, it wouldn't came in. But you realize at the end that, goddamn, this disease came in because of a lack of oxygen on the cellular level. So now I gotta get more oxygen to my cells in order to get this disease out of my system. Do you get where I'm coming from? I hope you guys get where I'm coming from. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that you guys only realize that you got to clean your body when the disease comes into your body. That's when you realize that I got to clean. Why does it have to take a disease to make you realize that, okay, I got to clean my body? No, this is something that you should be doing all the time. You always want to be prepared. You always want to be. You never know when's the next virus around. When is the next virus coming? The next fucking pandemic. Herpes is the biggest pandemic. It's the fucking biggest pandemic. They pick and choose what they want to have a vaccine for. Okay, let me see. Did he eat? Okay, did he eat cooked food? Well, he shocked me. He did eat cooked food, and he ate. Yeah, tell him, man.
Yeah. I definitely. I mean, I know you say cooked food is dead food, but yeah, I ate cooked food. It was like vegetable. I cooked them, but there was 1 month, one full month, I did go raw. I went straight raw for like the whole month, but I couldn't take it, so I went back to cooking it. But yes, to answer your question, I ate cooked food.
Okay, so he ate cooked food. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Did he know? Hey, guys, I posted his paperwork in the beginning, so I showed you proof. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put his paperwork as a PDF format so you guys can download. Okay. Okay. TT wants to know, who's TT? How many times did he do ozone treatment?
I did 25 sessions.
25 sessions. Okay, so he did 25 sessions. All right. Okay, this is okay. Elena wants to know. Okay, which ozone is the best, 10 pass or ozone injection? Um, yeah, it's 10 passes. 10 pass.
Yeah, I would say 10 pass is pretty much the superior out of all the ozones. 10 pass would be better than all the other ozone.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get you to I'm gonna answer that question in a second, okay? Okay, they want to know, God damn, I gotta go use the bathroom, guys. I've just been drinking a lot of watermelon juice. Okay, they want to know what vitamins did he take. I think you could talk.
Yeah, lysine, vitamin C, um, MSM. I think I took um, zinc, olive leaf extract, um, reishi mushroom. That's spelled Reishi, I believe. Mushrooms. Um, there was another word started with an E. I can't pronounce it, so I'm just spell it ECHINACEA. I don't know how to pronounce that, but if you can, then that's also what I took. And I took some black seed oil too. Let's see. And I know as part of my diet, I ate broccoli, asparagus, um, kale, anything that was pretty much green, mixed. I think I ate mixed veggies. Sometimes I even ate salmon. I had tuna sometimes. Um, I eat shrimp sometimes. Shrimp is not bad. Just don't eat it fried. I avoid chicken. Definitely don't want to eat fried chicken every day. Anything that's fried, don't eat it. That's fried shrimp, fried chicken. Rice, you can eat rice. I was recommend brown rice. Stay away from white and yellow rice.
Okay, let me see. Let me see. Okay. Okay, I think that's all the questions we asked so far. Okay. Jay, I just want to thank you so much for coming to this platform, for giving us your testimonial. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, and these guys
Yeah,
really appreciate it because there's a lot of people that wants to hear stories like yours. There's a lot of people that wants to hear stories to have that sort of motivation, that encouragement to keep proceeding forward. And I appreciate for coming on here. Okay, and we will be doing another follow up in 6 months. Like I said, I do follow ups with a lot of my testimonials. Okay, on these other platforms, you really got to question. Oh, hey, where's the follow up? Okay, like me, I do follow ups to show you that it's real. This is the real thing. Okay, Jay. So I'm gonna let you go. Is there any last thing you want to say to them before you go?
No, I think that was pretty much it. Yeah, just keep doing what I do. Don't give up, because I did. I almost wanted to give up a few times. So, just don't give up. And hopefully, you'll come to the same conclusion as I did with a negative results.
Okay, thank you so much, Jay. I'm gonna let you go. Okay,
Yeah. All right. Talk to you later.
talk to you soon.
All right.
Okay, so I'm back. All right. Listen, guys, I need you guys to hit that like button. Hit that like button. But listen, I'm moving forward. I'm not really gonna say too much on here because like everything I freaking say, it gets penalized and it gets me a suspension, 2 week suspension. I remember one time YouTube sent me a notification saying that if I get one more strike, they're removing my entire YouTube channel for the platform. So that's why I don't really go on here like that, because it's like these guys are just ready. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna answer a few questions here. Okay, okay, I'm gonna answer first to know. Okay, so first to know, what about the nano and silver spray when you detox bath and have outbreaks? So basically, let me see this. Do I have my DMSO oil here? Okay, oh shit. All right, here we go. I want to sell this, but this stuff is hard. Okay, so I love this oil. Okay, so it's called DMSO So it's dimethyl sulfoxide. All right. So it basically contains carbon, 2 hydrogen, 6 oxygen, and 1 sulfur. Now, why I like this? Okay. Now, before I say I like it and why you should use it, I just want to say I'm not no doctor, and I'm not a doctor. Okay, don't take anything that I say seriously. And I'm saying that because I gotta say that because it's one of these haters out there. I just wanna report to YouTube and boom, I get a strike. Okay, and then I can't load for a month. Actually, I just can't. Yeah, so that's why I don't really come on like that. But here's the thing, right? So what you do with the dimethyl sulfite? Now you can get this on Amazon. It's really cheap. It's about $13. This stuff is powerful, really powerful. And if you want to know more about it, just go on Amazon and type in DMSO oil. Okay, dimethyl sulfoxide. Here's what you do right now. This is how this is gonna help you get rid of the herpes faster, especially if you're suffering from genital herpes. What you basically do is this: when you come out the shower, or when you come out after doing the 35% hydrogen peroxide detox bath, all right, what you want to do first is you want to make sure you air dry your lower part. All right, you want to make sure you air dry because if you come out the shower, okay, I don't want anything from that water going inside your system. So basically, you want to basically air dry yourself before you proceed to put this on. So here's what you do. All right, you take it, squeeze it. Okay, and I'm gonna show both of you. I'm gonna show the males and the females how to utilize this. So you take this. Okay, you take that. You're just gonna let me make sure I got some napkins. Listen, right before you use this, you got to make sure your hands is clean. Make sure your hands is clean, okay? Because what happens is any garbage, anything that's in your hand, what this oil does is it takes it straight into your system. So you want to be careful. This oil is not no ordinary oil. This oil is very, very powerful. It's not some oil. It's not some oil that you rub on your skin. No, this stuff goes straight into your blood, but it works. This stuff cures cancer. You could drink this too. But I don't drink it because it tastes horrible, very, very horrible. It gives you a garlic breath. Anyhow, you come out the shower, you air dry yourself. Okay? Don't put no clothes on. Right? Now, if you have genital herpes, this is what you do. Squeeze it. Put this in your hand. Okay? Go to your lower back and rub it. Rub your lower back. Okay? Another thing that you can do too is you can rub the side right here. Rub your waist, okay? And then another thing you want to do too is if you have a lot of pubic hair down there, I recommend shaving it so that way you could easily apply this on. And then the next thing what you want to do is you could either leave it like that because it's still gonna work. It's still gonna go directly to the herpes and it's gonna kill it right there. So that's one way to do it. And then the second way you can do it, which is very, very effective, I like this one for a lot of people, is you can combine this one with colloidal silver. Okay. I recommend to get the ACS 200. It's really, really good. It's really powerful. So after applying this to your lower back, rubbing your lower back, and also rub the front part of your genitals, and you could also for guys, you could also put this on your penis, put this on the skin. All right, and if you also have an outbreak inside the penis, like if it's red, you could take like one drop and you could dab it on the outbreak and you could rub it, and it's gonna heal really, really fast, okay? So what you basically do is you take this oil and you rub it on your lower back and then rub it on the side. Okay. Rub it on your balls too. Rub it. This is not no ordinary oil. This oil is fucking powerful. If you got herpes or if you got HPV, I recommend this for everybody. Now I don't sell this. You can get this on Amazon for $13, but I use this for my I use this sometimes for my knees. Okay. And for some other products that I like to mix with, but I use this mostly for my knee. Okay. And with the this one with the ACS 200, the colloidal silver, You apply this first, rub that on your lower back, rub that in your genital part, and then right after that, you take the silver and you spray your lower back and you spray the front of that part below your genitals. Okay, so and then for the females, I think you guys asked me questions about, can you put this inside your uterus? No, do not. Just put that on the outside. Just rub that on the outside part, not the inside. Don't take this and then put it inside. No, just on the outside only. Okay, only the outside. And right after you put this on the outside, take your colloidal silver and spray it. 1 to 2 sprays is sufficient. Okay. Okay, let me. I'm gonna answer. Can you put the on? Yes, you can. You can put this thing on the opposite. This stuff has sulfur in it. It has oxygen. Those are the 2 main things that I like. Okay, so you can put this on your You can put this on your outbreaks. Okay. Give me 1 second, because I'm multitasking right now. Another thing that I recommend. I'm not gonna stay here for too long. Listen, guys, if you got herpes or HPV, get monolaurin. All right, get monolaurin. If you're taking monolaurin, you should be taking this either 3 times a day or 4 times a day. This stuff is good for HIV. This stuff is good for herpes, especially herpes. It brings it out and it destroys the protein coated layer that's protecting it. It's good for basically any virus. It's called monolaurin. If you search on YouTube, you see a lot of testimonials about monolaurin. Okay, and this one right here is the pellet version. And what you basically do is you take about 4 scoops in the 4 scoops in the morning. 4 scoops, 2:00 p.m. or around 2:00 p.m. And then on your third try, take about another 2 or 3 more scoops. You got to understand, right, that the reason why some of you guys are not seeing results with some of the herbs or the supplements that you're taking is because you're not taking it in higher dosage. You can't be following the direction on the back, because the direction on the back is to protect the company itself. To see things work for you, you got to take things in high dosage. Like when I tell people take oregano oil, they told me I only do about 8 or 10 drops. That's weak. That's weak. Me, when I take oregano oil, I do about 60 drops in a day. Not at once. I do 60 drops in a day, and I space it out. I do 15 drops around 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the morning. I do another 15 drops around, I would say, 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. I do another 15 drops around 3 or 4. Then I take my last 15 around 8 or 9 o'clock. That's 15 times 4. That's 60. All right. So yeah, you want to take things in high doses, because if you're taking things in small doses, where the hell you're going? Okay. I'm trying to answer every question from here. No, you don't have to wear gloves for this. You don't. Just make sure your hands is clean. By the way, if you have oral herpes, what you could then do is you could take some of that oil, the DMSO, and you can rub it on your lips. You can rub it just like that. Okay. You can also drink this. Look, there's a book. There's a book on Amazon called. Let me see if I have the book. Hold on. There you go. So here's the book. DMSO, Nature's Healer. How to use DMSO to relieve pain, increase circulation, repair tissue damage, and fight degenerative diseases, by Dr. Morton Walker. Okay. So you can get this book on Amazon. It's really cheap. It's like, the more you know, the more you can incorporate to help accelerate your healing process. But I'm trying to look for the table of contents of the things that they discuss. I don't think this has it, but I haven't read the whole book, but it's really informative. Okay, it's fat. Okay, so get that on Amazon. Like, the DMSO oil does a lot. It does more than just attack herpes, cures cancer, relieve you from inflammation. It does a lot. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay, can you mix the wait? You know what? That's a good question. Can you mix DMSO with oregano oil? You know what? I would love to say yes, but I can't because I had this one Asian girl who combined DMSO oil with oregano oil. Because you got to understand what the DMSO oil does is that it acts as a transport. It transports other substance into your cells. That's what it does. That's the beauty of DMSO. It transports other substances into your cells. So if you want to mix it with a certain oil, DMSO is going to carry that oil and bring it straight into the blood. That's the beauty of the DMSO. But you know the thing about oregano oil, you know that shit is strong, very strong. But I had a female. She had HPV, and she actually combined DMSO with oregano oil, and that's how she was able to get rid of her HPV. Now, listen, I'm not telling you to do it because I don't have enough data on that. I really don't have enough data to say, hey, this stuff works. I'm going off on one person experience, but and the reason why I'm not really recommending it like that is because oregano oil is fucking strong, man. Like combining that with DMSO oil, I don't know. Me personally, I would have combined it with things that are kind of light but still effective, like 3% hydrogen peroxide, food grade, and I would try to combine that with colloidal silver. Okay, let me see. Apply on female's genital area. Yes, externally, not internally. Externally, not don't put that DMSO oil inside your vagina. Okay. What the fuck is that? Okay, so externally, okay, and you know what you could do too. You could do this twice a day. You could do one in the morning and one at night, and you know it's just helping you to eliminate it faster. This is not something that's gonna stay on your skin. No, it's gonna go straight into your blood, straight in there. Okay. Um. Okay. So I only got dropping gems. Remember what I told you guys, right? The problem with you guys is you guys got to make sure you're eating a lot. Okay. Understand this, right? Right. I don't care what supplement you take. I don't care what herbs you take. I don't care whose freaking protocol you do. To me, is this: if you're not eating about 80% fruits throughout the day, then you're not doing anything. You got to understand that at the end of the day, you are who you eat. You got to ask yourself, what am I right now? You become what you put into your system. So the way that I see this is that, hey, if I get a lot of fruits into these people's system, they're going to get cured really, really fast. Really, really fast, because the fruits contains oxygen, contains water, and that's helping you to eliminate the herpes even faster. Listen, me personally, when I wake up in the morning, now this is not all the time, but when I wake up for breakfast, I have about 3 bags of grapes, 3 big bags, 3 big pounds of grapes. That's sometime. Or sometime what I'll do is I'll have like a half a watermelon for breakfast. And in the summertime, because right now mango season is over, the Haitian mango, those are my favorite. Oh my gosh, I would eat about 10 to 15 mangoes for that 1 hour. That's what I would do. And I would go to the bathroom and I would come out in about 1 or 2 minutes. I'm not there for like 10 or 15 minutes like these guys that eat meat. They in there for like 20 minutes trying to push something out, trying to give birth. When I go to the bathroom, I'm out in about 1 minute, 1 or 2 minutes. Sometimes I go to the bathroom, I take a shit in 30 seconds. That's why food is good for your system. Okay. But you know, when you're trying to eliminate this herpes, you want to eat a lot of fruits. You want to eat in high dosage, high amounts. Don't do none of that bullshit. 3 apples, 3 orange. You're not going anywhere. You want to eat in high dosage. And the reason why a lot of people have a hard time getting rid of herpes is because they work too much. They work too much. They put more hours into their job than into their healing. Some of us don't got time to focus on curing herpes because we going to school and working at the same time. You know, we doing a 9 to 5. Okay, and then you come home. How many hours are you putting into your system to heal? Okay, and then when you're at work, you know, you got the cameras watching you. You're only allowed to have 2 meals in a day, 2 10 minutes break. So that's why a lot of people have a hard time getting cured. You know, most of the people that have cured were doing like flexible jobs, like Uber, stayed at home job, like they stayed at home, or what else? Jobs like UPS. You know, give me 1 second. Hold on. All right, let me just answer one more question. Hey, listen. You when you eating fruit, you should be eating like I'm gonna do another video of how to what fruits to eat and how much to eat, but you should be eating every 2 hours, right? So some of you guys ask me, hey Christian, how can I get rid of it in like 4 months or 6 months? I say you gotta eat a lot of fucking fruits, a lot. I'm like, the more you shit, the more stuff that comes out. You want to be having 10 mangoes for breakfast at 8 o'clock, and then around 10 o'clock have about 7 or 8 oranges. And then around 12 o'clock, I have about 7 apples. And I'm going to tell you this, right? You do what I say for the first week. I guarantee you will know that this stuff works. Okay. And then when you add these other extra supplements, what you're essentially doing is you're basically helping to accelerate the process. And how would you know this works? Just look at your outbreaks. And remember, I talk about three types of outbreaks. You got tingling, you got physical, you got itching. Pay attention to that. Observe. I want you to observe to how frequent it goes throughout the day. You be having these tinglings from morning to the end of the day, and you're like, this never happened to me before. Why is my tingling on and off going crazy? Well, you're putting more oxygen into your system. That's why. Because now you're no longer feeding its environment. You're taking away from its environment. Okay. So can you apply a lot of dosage for what? And another thing too, right? The reason why you guys are losing weight is because you're not eating enough fruits. I don't understand how you guys got eat, like there's people out there, they can eat like 2 cheeseburgers, 2 boxes of pizza. But when I tell you eat 10 mangoes, it's a problem. That's too much. That's not too much. It's not. 15 oranges is easy. You can eat 15 oranges. That shit's water. It's water. You could do 2 bags of cherries. You could do, 2 pounds. You could do about 3 pounds of grapes. You could do 3 cantaloupe in 1 hour. Because it's not really that big. It's kind of this small. You could do it. Listen, if you want to get cured fast, you got to eat a lot of fruits in high quantities, not small quantities. You're not going to go nowhere with small quantities. You eat small quantities, it's going to take you like 8 months or 9 months or 7 months or even a year. The more fruits you eat, the faster you accelerate the process. Because my main thing for you guys is to get more oxygen into your system. Now, if you guys listen to me to get the book Flood Your Body with Oxygen, that's why I focus on so much fruits. Because the more fruit you eat, the more oxygen you get from the fruits. Okay? That's why I tell you do the detox bath. The detox bath is great. It's giving you additional oxygen. Drink the peroxide. It's not my favorite. It tastes hella nasty. Okay. Okay, guys. I'm gonna be back next week. Okay. I'm gonna be back next week. I gotta get going, and we're gonna be back hopefully next week with another testimonial. All right. Listen, guys, keep doing what you guys doing. Don't stop. But I'm gonna tell you the biggest cock blocker of why a lot of people don't get cured is because they work too much. What are you gonna do when you're working as a nurse in a hospital and you gotta go take your 3rd shit of the day? And your supervisor comes up to you and be like, hey, I saw you in the camera. You went to the bathroom 3 times within the last 2 hours or 4 times. You can't tell your boss that I'm detoxing this parasite out. You can't. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear it. They don't care about you. They care about what you could do for them. They don't care about what you're trying to do for yourself. They don't care. That's why a lot of people are in these sort of circumstances where it's hard for them to get cured. But I promise you that if you make time to eat throughout the day, you will see significant results. One more thing before I go, I want to answer this last question. Somebody asked a question about the IgG going up and down, fluctuation. Okay. Listen, don't pay attention to your IgG going up and down. It's gonna go up and down. Even if you're doing good, it's gonna go up. I realize. Even if you're doing bad, it'll go down sometime. Okay. Even if you're doing bad, yeah, it'll go up. Even if you're doing bad, it'll go up sometime. What you need to focus on is focus on the duration of how consistent you could be during that sort of time period. So let's say, for instance, you tell yourself, you know what, my goal is to get rid of the herpes in about 6 months. Then focus on that 6 month period. Focus on 6 months. And then at the end of the 6 month, go take the Western blot test. Go take it. Because I've had people come up to me and tell me, and that, hey, I took the Western blot test. I'm freaking shocked. I said, why are you shocked? Well, my test came back negative, but my IgG is positive. I'm doing more research. I found out that sometimes, even after you get rid of the actual herpes, that sometimes that the herpes may linger for a little while before it actually goes away. Your body will eventually get rid of the antibodies for herpes, but you got to give it some time. You see, the thing is that you can kill the herpes. You can kill the herpes in your system, but sometimes the antibodies might linger for a little while before it actually goes away. So if you want to make sure that the herpes is gone from your system, or I mean, not make sure. If you want to make sure that you're not wasting time, because you've been detoxing for 6 months and your IgGs is still a positive, but you're not experiencing any tingling, any outbreaks, any itching. You're like, I have not experienced any tingling or outbreaks in the last 5 months. But why does this say? Why this is at a 13? Or why is it at a 12? Then it's time for you to take the Western blot test. I told this story one time. I had this guy that contacted me. He was working with a white coach that knew about curing herpes. And she put him on to the Western blot test. And he was also following my video. But this guy worked in the film industry. Very, he's very well known. And his IgG initially was, I think it was in the 50s, somewhere in the 50s. But this guy detoxed for 3 months. Now, he wasn't doing my hydrogen peroxide. He was doing something a little stronger than the peroxide. He was doing MMS. Chlorine dioxide, which has more oxygen than the hydrogen peroxide. So he was taking that chlorine dioxide from James Protocol. I forgot the guy's name. But anyhow, he was doing MMS. And I think he was also doing olive extract and oregano oil. And what happened with him was he got his 50 down to a freaking 30. But what shocked me was he took the Western blot test while his IgG was at a 30. He took the test, and the test came back a negative. Now, it doesn't stop here. He thought that the test was faulty because, why is the IgG positive and why is the Western blot negative? But the Western blot is more precise than the IgG. Now, I'm going to tell you what he told me, which is kind of fucked up. He said he tried his dick on some girl he knew. He said, hey, listen, I'm going to go have sex with this girl to see if it's really gone. It's the story is fucked up, but it's also good at the end. So he used the girl as a test subject. He put his dick inside her, had sex with her raw, and he wanted to see if he was actually passing anything to her. So the girl was getting tested every month, and she was coming back negative every month. And to this day, at the end, he wound up marrying the girl. And I've never heard back from him again. Now, after he tested negative, I've never heard back from him again. But while he was a negative on the Western blot test, he no longer had any symptoms, any physical symptoms, any tingling. Listen, sometimes I don't want you to waste time putting too much emphasis on the IgG test. The IgG test is good, but to me, I feel like it's kind of a slow test. Because when I was doing more research, I found out that sometimes it goes away on its own after a while. It goes away. It's gonna go up and down. Then it goes away on its own as well. Because understand this, you can kill the herpes. You can kill it. But sometimes the IgG, which is separate from the herpes, may linger. It may linger for a little while, and then it goes away on its own. Okay? So don't go all too crazy about the about the IgG. You also got the Western blot IgG test. That test is very, very expensive. How much is it? I think altogether it's going to cost you about $300. But that test is very, very advanced, very, very good. Okay, I had another girl. Okay, her IgG, she detoxed. She did ozone. She did my detox bath. She did everything, but she did this in about 3 or 4 months. And then her IgG was at a 30. It went from a 30 to an 18. And what's really mind-boggling is that after she tested, she didn't test negative, but after the 4th month, she was having sex with her boyfriend. She was having sex with her boyfriend. And what she did was she had her boyfriend go get tested. This guy's test kept coming back negative. Negative. Okay, his test was coming back negative. Like, it's been a year now, and this guy is still a negative. And I'm talking about this guy's not even on the alkaline diet. This guy, she told me this guy drinks Hennessy. He eats bad food. He eats everything in the matrix system. And her on the other hand, she eats a lot of fruits and stuff like that. And she did her ozone. But why come this guy didn't catch it? How come he did not catch it? He didn't catch it. You know, she had him go get tested every freaking month. For a whole year, she had him go get tested. And this guy's test kept on coming back negative on the IgG. No symptoms, no tingling, no itching. And we're talking about this guy's not on no vegan diet. No, this guy eats chicken, burgers, fries, soda. So you know his system is fucked up. But he wasn't catching anything. Because my question is I told her straight up, what the hell are you passing if you're having sex with him? She's like, I know. I said, girl, it's time for that freaking Western blot test, because what's happening with you is the antibodies is just there, but the herpes is not there physically. It's gone. That's why his test results keeps coming back negative every freaking month. Okay? This guy was eating bad food, chicken, pasta, Hennessy outside. And his test kept on coming back negative. Okay? Okay, guys. Let me see. Okay. So listen. So I want you to think about it sometime, right? If you've been detoxing for a period of time, okay, it's been what, a year? It's been 8 months, but you don't have any symptoms or any tingling or any itching. You even tested your body by eating some food that's going to trigger herpes. You probably, you know what I tell people if you want to see if the herpes is gone? Go on Amazon and buy some arginine supplement and take that shit in high dosage. Take the arginine supplement. If you really want to see if the herpes is gone, go on Amazon and buy arginine supplement and take that shit throughout the day. Take it 3 times a day, every single day. If nothing comes out, baby girl, it's time to go get that Western blot test, okay? There's nothing wrong with the IgG test to me. I just think it's a slow test for most people. Where on the other hand, if you really want to know it's gone, go get that Western blot test, okay? Okay, all right, guys. Like I said, guys, listen, this is a perfect supplement to get for herpes. Okay, it's called monolaurin. All right, and I take this personally. I take it. Like I said earlier, if you don't have nothing, I always suggest to keep your body up to date, because you don't know when the next virus or the next parasite is around the corner. Okay, a prepared body is a ready body. Okay, let me see. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just checking out the messages. Here's the thing, right? I want to answer this question real quick. Let's go to Dre's. She wrote, or he, sorry about that. There's a lot of asymptomatic HSV2 people out there. My ex that gave it to me is one of them. Eats unhealthy and drink. So here's the thing, right? You said your ex gave it to you. Now, if your ex gave it to you and he's asymptomatic, right? Off the bat, we know it's in his system. And some people that are asymptomatic, right? What you can do to to bring it out, to bring it out, to bring it out. What you can do is you can start taking these health herbal remedies. You can start taking oregano oil. You can start detoxing, because once you start detoxing, there's no place for these motherfuckers to hide. They gotta come out. They gotta come out, because once you start eating healthy, it gets worse. You know, understand that when you got a lot of garbage in your system, they hide. They tend to hide. They tend to hide. But once you start eating lots of fruits, it comes out. This stuff gets real. Look, I'm telling you, right? Start eating your fruits in high dosage and watch your symptoms go from 0 to 100 real quick. And come back to the comment section and be like, yo, you know what the fuck you talking about? I'm telling you. And then once you start taking these supplements in high dosage, it gets even worse. But I'm telling you, it's going to get worse in the beginning before it gets better. It's not going to get good in the beginning and then it gets, no, it's going to get worse and then it gets good later on. Okay. And then, okay, one last thing before I go, guys. Listen, right? I want to let you know that, like I said, herpes is a skin-to-skin disease, right? I've had few people who, in the past, who, they scratch their mouth or they scratch their lips and then they scratch their eyes. That's not something you want to do. You can actually transmit the herpes from your genitals to your eyes. And you don't want to have it in the eyes. Because why is that? Because when you have it in the eyes, now this motherfucker's closer to the brain. Now, what you want to look into is go look into what is called encephalitis, inflammation of the brain. Now, a lot of people ask me, which is the best herpes to have? I always tell people the best herpes to have is the one in your genital because it's further away from the brain. That's why. It's further away. The further away from the brain is, the better you are. If you have oral herpes, it's not really good because it's closer to the brain. Now, when I get on this live, go on YouTube and type in encephalitis. You're going to hear stories of people where one day they're walking down the street and they just pass out. And they wake up in the hospital and the doctor says, yo, you have encephalitis. Oh, how did I get that? Well, you have oral herpes. Sometimes the outbreak doesn't travel to your lips. Sometimes the outbreaks, they travel through the nerves and to the brain, and it causes the outbreaks on the brain. And that's something you don't want. It causes the inflammation on the brain. You wake up in the hospital. You gotta relearn how to walk again. You gotta relearn how to read again. Or sometimes you may not even wake up. You're in a coma. Now, I'm not bullshitting you. This is on YouTube. This is out there. Go type in encephalitis. I even have a video on my Instagram where the mother, somebody in the family, kissed a baby, and the herpes, the baby don't have an immune system. So what happened? The herpes wound up killing the baby. It's on my Instagram story. I put that there. The baby died because somebody kissed the baby. The herpes traveled to the brain and killed the baby. Okay, so sometimes when you have oral herpes, there are outbreaks. When you have outbreaks or tingling, sometimes it does not always go to the lip. Sometimes it travels to the brain, and you can search this. It's called encephalitis. Okay, but that's gonna be a different topic. I gotta get going, guys. Listen, do me a big favor. You want more videos like this? Okay, I need you to freaking smash that like button. I need you to share this videos. I need you to leave a comment, Smash that like button, okay? This is how I can basically alter Google's algorithm. So smash that, okay? Okay, so smash that, okay? Also check out my TikTok. It's called Chris Heals Us. So ChrisHealsus. On my TikTok, go on my videos on TikTok. You'd be surprised that we have people in the comment section that got rid of their cancer drinking the hydrogen peroxide. People in the comment section getting rid of cancer and getting rid of other diseases, okay? And these are people from different backgrounds, white, black, yellow, whatever you name it. So go to my TikTok, okay? We have a lot of detox bath videos on TikToks, okay, and other stuff too as well. But make sure you guys hit this like button. Leave a comment. We're gonna be back here in about 1 or 2 weeks for another testimonials, okay. And thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you soon.